So, let's see here. Someone in here. So yeah, I'd be moving in there. I could definitely see myself doing a lot of gardening stuff. You know, all around the backyard and front yard, there's so much gardening space because it's like, you know, here's lawn and then railroad ties separating. Here's like space for gardening, all sorts of things. You know, that's definitely the kind of thing that I do. I already plan on planting a whole bunch of house caps there this spring. Some of the ones that I've been growing. Is my plan for a thing to do. I have no idea where this dudo is. I could see myself planting some fruit trees in the front yard there. The one that's just like the big lawn space. If you remember that, Guzma, the left side that's just like big lawn space. There used to be like a pine tree there that was like my aunt's grade 1 tree, and it used to be like a massive thing, but it was getting needles everywhere and turning the soil like super acidic and, you know, kind of a pain to clean up. And a few years ago, my Oma decided to cut it down and have it all replaced with lawn. So now it's just a big lawn space. And with the use of that lawn space, day comes that I move in there, I could see myself turning that into like a small fruit orchard. Just put down like several fruit trees and that big rectangular space of all kinds of different fruits, like, you know, apples, pears, plums, maybe apricots. You know, things that are possible to grow here, you know. I could definitely see myself making a small orchard there, which I think would be pretty fun. I like gardening, and it's fun to grow one's own stuff and save a whole butt ton of money, you know, when you're growing your own stuff. This fruit can get expensive, man. You know, these ones that have the higher health bars, they're not really harder, they're just more annoying. Because you have to go at them longer. That's all that's really going on there. Come on. Get in the vacuum cleaner. Dang it, did you go out the side or this way? Remember the space on the left side. Yeah, I might turn that into a little fruit orchard. So I might just end up doing. Are you in here? Yeah, let's see here. 2 tiny woodland areas, but they travel from there to anywhere in the place where you are. The people actually garden here. Okay. I mean, there's some people that garden here as well. You know, it's probably not a thing exclusive to the area, but as living in a house that's split into 2 residences and your great uncle's on one side and aunt's is on the other, and great uncle pays for everything already and she doesn't have to. Oh, so helping like support her and stuff there. Nah, I'd be, you know, purchasing this house and taking it over, you know, would be the case. So, oh, the responsibility's on me there. You know, since it's coming from family, there might be, like, some leeway. Maybe. I assume that most likely I'd still have to take out a mortgage from the bank. But I don't know if it would be possible to say, like, hey, since the house is fully paid off anyway, and since, you know, typically when something's passed on there, it typically goes to, like, the children, so, you know, if I wasn't moving into that place, the house would be sold, and then, like, what it was sold for would be split amongst, like, the 3 children there. So, like, my mom, and then, her brother and her sister. So, since the house is already paid off, it would be tempting to inquire with the bank and, like, with the family, like, hey, is it possible if I just pay off my family for the next several decades rather than the bank, and then I'm not paying, like, you know, all these extra bits and stuff like that? Maybe, but then I might not be building up as good of a credit score and might not be as good in the long run. I don't know. It's stuff to consider. Yeah, I'm purchasing. I'm not getting it for free. That's not how it works. I'm not just getting a house. Right there, darn you. Boomerang, I return. No, come on. Dang it. Like, that wouldn't be how, if I was just straight up getting that for free, then that would be you know, very much cheating my family out of what they're owed to, as, like, inheritance. You know, my mom and my uncle and aunt there. Since they'd be owed off of that, you know? I'd probably be like, what the hell? You know? Come on. Here? One of these ones? So it wouldn't really be fair to them. But yeah. Yeah, maybe. So we'll, like, I'll probably be working a full-time job by the time that I move out there. Oh, you didn't come into here. So we'll see. I'll either be taking out a loan from the bank or just be, like, paying my family back for decades to come. Giving them monies on the sides. One or the other. Gosh dang it. This is so annoying, man. I hate this. No, not lending it. Like, me taking over properly is the case. Because, you know, she's getting on in years as well. I'm sure she still has, like, many good years ahead and stuff like that. But, you know, she's starting to struggle to take care of herself. she'll get better if she actually gets the surgery that she needs soon, which she hopefully will. But you know, she's been really struggling with movement and has been talking about downsizing into like a care home, and then rather than selling the house, I move in and I purchase the house, you know, is the case. But yeah, and then, you know, either take out a mortgage and the funds earned from that, you know, get distributed amongst the family there, amongst those three, or I just owe my family money for a long time to come, you know, one of the two there. Also, speaking of owing my family money, there is a chance in the near future that I might make a really bad financial decision. That I recognize is a very bad financial decision, but I just do anyway. Another thing that is going on is, you know, my grandparents are, like, on my dad's side, so, like, the side where I have, like, both the grandparents there, are seemingly going to be moving into a care home here pretty soon, because my grandma basically needs to, and my grandpa probably should here as well, considering he's, you know, he's struggling to take care of himself. And he also shouldn't be driving. I heard that apparently he turned into the wrong lane of the road just this past weekend, and it's like, oh, you should probably stop driving. What the plan was for, you know, his vehicles and stuff like that, he wouldn't be able to take his old vehicle with him if, you know, they went into a care home, and he shouldn't be driving anyway. So from he had 3 old vehicles over the years. There was the Fargo, which is my truck now. He was working on it just very briefly in the early 2000s. He didn't have it very long, and, you know, I'm working on that truck now. There was the Mercury truck, which is out at the lake that we drove you and Finn around in, and that was, you know, my dad's inheritance there, passed along to him. And then there's their 1951 Pontiac car, Pontiac Chieftain, I believe, that is planned to go down to my aunt that lives close by, and then the aunt that lives in the States is just planned, like, oh, just, you know, give some more money is the plan, is what they had worked out for, like, this is how, you know, stuff is gonna work out there. But in terms of vehicles, it was planned that Mercury goes to my dad and Pontiac goes to my aunt. And my parents were recently talking about with me, saying that they're not sure if my aunt is interested in the vehicle or not, and if my aunt and uncle there did get it, like, they might just put it in the garage and not really use it all that much. I really hope that they do decide that they want to, you know, keep it and, you know, actually use it and stuff like that, because I think it'd be really awesome to stay in the family. I think that that's best case scenario, that they hold on to it. But, like, if they decide that they really don't want to hold on to it and they want to sell it, I think that it'd be really cool for it to stay in the family, and I might try to purchase it from them, despite the fact that I already have an old vehicle. You know, that's what I might do. I really hope that they just decide that they hold on to it, and then, you know, it's staying in the family, and it's still, like, a cool family thing and stuff like that. But, you know, if they do decide that they're not interested in it, which I hope they don't, there is a chance that I might try to, buy that off a family. So, yeah, there's a bad financial decision there that, has a possibility of happening. But I hope that it doesn't come up to that. They just hold on to it and, you know, enjoy, and then it's in the family and, you know, all that stuff there. You know, but we'll see what happens. You know, so there's that. But yeah, let's see here. Thought she would just let you the house. Nope. Like, give you the house for free. Nope, that wouldn't be fair to her 3 kids. They get, you know, conned out of what they'd be owed. Your family would probably go that way, especially if it's really close family. But that'd still be screwing over the kids. You know, because it's expected, like, hey, if the parents are living in this one place, but eventually, like, they move on to, like, a care home or something else, and, like, you know, the house is inherited, it's expected that the house gets sold and distributed among the children. Like, that's what the standard kind of thing is. So if, like, one of the grandkids just ended up getting it for free, and, you know, the 3 actual direct children didn't get anything out of it, it'd be like, huh? What? You know? Because, yeah, that wouldn't be fair to them. And I wouldn't be accepting that for free, because, it, like, even if it was completely offered for free, I wouldn't accept that, because it wouldn't be fair to my parents, my aunt, and my uncle that are, you know, the 3 kids there. It wouldn't be fair to them. I think about paying your mom for rent soon, but do you know if you should, because then it's just more money, bills added up, and, yeah, it can, add up there. And yeah, I agree that he should not be driving at all. Right now, tip-top Luigi, you remind me of myself at your age. Okay, now send me the boo and all the day you got. Gosh dang, I got my buttons mixed up again. Whatever. Is there another Dudo in here? Or something like that? But yeah, he really should not be, really. Gosh dang it, give me that heart. Not be driving, but, you know, driving is something that he enjoys doing. He's always enjoyed his old vehicles and stuff like that. Like that 51 Pontiac. Yeah, there should be an executive decision that says no more driving here. But he still needs to get some places, and, you know, if it's just slow in town, then maybe, and maybe no more driving that Pontiac, because that Pontiac has, like, no safety features. So, you know, if he gets a collision with that thing, you know, that's not okay. Don't want him to get hurt off of that. Yeah, he really shouldn't be at his age. Like, this December, I'm fairly certain he's turning 91. So, you know, really should not be driving at that age anymore. I'm gonna put the driving behind him. But yeah. Yeah, or just do like Uber or taxis and stuff like that. You know, that's something that he could always do. But, you know, he very much enjoys driving. He enjoys, like, his old vehicles like that Mercury or, like, the Pontiac now and stuff like that. And, yeah, Van Gore, we heard about that. And, apparently with all the stuff recently with my grandma in the hospital and how difficult it's been for him to take it, apparently he's recently been driving out that Pontiac pretty regularly and just going out to, like, this park that's in the small town there, and, you know, just spending time there, taking the mind off things. If anyone wants to come over and chat with him about his vehicle, then, you know, he relishes in that, and he'll gladly chat about that vehicle, like, you know, as long as they want to chat with him about that vehicle there and stuff. And I think it helps him take his mind off of, like, the stressful family stuff that's been going on lately there. You know, I think it's very therapeutic for him. But, you know, considering how important that that vehicle is to my grandparents there, I think that'd be really awesome for it to stay in the family. So I really hope my aunt and uncle just say, like, yeah, we're gonna be, we'll for sure be holding on to this and stuff. We'll see what they end up deciding. But if they do decide that they're gonna try and sell it, I'm gonna try and buy it off of them before Stranger can. And we'll see. I know that it's a bad financial decision, but I think I'd want to do anyway. Because I know that it means a whole lot there. You know, the Boomanity! Get all these stupid boos here. There we go. There's only 10 left now. But yeah, Great Uncle's gonna be turning 95 soon, and he's still driving. How many weird driving signs with him? So think it's safe for now? Stick shift and everything too. Yeah, when he's driving that Pontiac, it's a stick shift as well. It's like my truck. It's a 3 on the tree, so it's, you know, the thing on the side there where you gear shift there rather than on the floor. So you saw me driving the 3 on the tree. It's like that. And, you know, he's like a master at shifting that thing. You know, you know, if I ever get practiced enough at driving those things that I can shift as beautifully as he does, then, you know, I'll be very glad. Like, nobody shifts like he does. He does it amazingly. But, you know, it's just that both of them, both my grandparents, are having a lot more memory issues and a lot more confusion and such. Like, my Oma, on my mom's side, like, her mind is still completely there, but, you know, has really deteriorated physically. My grandparents, it's like the other way around, where it's like still there physically, but starting to deteriorate a little bit mentally. Well, I guess physically as well now for my grandma, since she's been stuck in hospital there and is blacking out and stuff like that. But, you know, there's that. Just making sure that there aren't any other boos that snuck their way in here. Okay, just making sure. I think I gotta go to the basement now. Mario! So yeah, there's that. So, we'll see how things, play out and stuff. If his car ever needs repaired or anything, your mom would have to bring it to a repair shop for him. That's fair enough. Have an idea of what full-time job you want to start working once you graduate from college? Something in the gaming industry. In this case, definitely use the extra programmer or two within the next year or two. Could hire you to help with your game. It really helps speed production with it. Maybe on the side there. I can see what my schedule is looking like and stuff. We shall see. If there's a mirror around here that I can teleport to the entrance, that would speed things up here. Certainly speed some things up here. Decent bit. But yeah. So that's some stuff that's going on around here right now. I don't even remember how we got to the topic anymore. It started with Jesse and then it got to all this other stuff here. But that's a family stuff that's going on around here right now. So things have been a little bit of a mess lately. You know. But, you know, hopefully my grandma and grandpa get sorted out properly in a care home. Hopefully my Oma finally, gosh dang it, the stupid door, finally gets a surgery that she's been waiting on for years because her hip is, oh god, what is happening to my computer? I don't know what the heck just happened there, but everything started flashing, and now everything's broken. Huh. Sometimes when this happens, I need to fully restart the stream. I really hope I don't need to restart the stream. Let's see here. Webcam. Deactivate. Activate. It's not updating on OBS. I have to restart the entire stream. I'm fairly certain. Can I switch layouts? Oh, wait. No, maybe it's this weird thing where it just... Hold on, let's play the... Oh. Okay, it's not completely frozen. It just shows on my screen as completely frozen. Which means we're technically still good. I just won't be able to look over at OBS to know what's going on. So maybe I'll let the stream manager play over here, and hopefully it won't lag my computer too much. But if I turn on display capture 2 here for a hot second, so I don't have to restart the stream, this is what I'm seeing here. It's just frozen on this. This is all I see. I can move around in the game. I can do whatever the heck. It only shows me this image. OBS does this sometimes. I don't know why. But, you know, it'll have my computer just go crazy. All my screens flash black. And then OBS is just stuck on a still image unless I completely restart the stream. I'd rather not completely restart the stream. So, yeah. Anytime I look over, I'm just gonna see me with that dumb look on my face. And, I'll just hope that the stream is working as intended, because OBS does not exactly reflect that, even though it's continuing to stream what it's supposed to be streaming. It just doesn't show it. Yeah, it hasn't happened in a little while, but it does just randomly happen sometimes. I don't know why. The Nintendo gods are mad that I didn't go out and purchase an original copy of Luigi's Mansion, probably. Is what it probably is here. What do you bet? But yeah. So... There was that. But yeah, that is all the family stuff that's going on around here lately. It's, we're getting stuff sorted out one step at a time and, you know, getting things figured out. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I got a key for somewhere down here. Now I gotta suck this stuff up. What I gotta do. Is there a boo down here? Where's this boo at? I could use that heart and stuff. Can I has? Yoink. Oh, you in here? What? No, dang it! Not quite what I meant to do. But yeah, actually we could find the reality stone, could shape reality to where it just doesn't suck anymore. Just make the world suck a decent bit less. You know. When I do eventually move into that place, oh, well. There's a boo ball. Like, I'll probably start seeing about, like, getting some roommates or something like that. Because there's a main bedroom and then there's 2 spare bedrooms downstairs. So I might look into getting some roommates. Or something like that. And then, you know, make things a little bit cheaper that way. Because that can save a whole lot of money. Especially in today's economy. Like, you know, in today's economy, it's so hard to, like, you know, just find a place to live in general. Like, I realize I'm in a very lucky situation. Having a place at the ready for me here. But I know that a lot of people are just going to, like, apartments and stuff like that, or, gosh dang it, or other smaller options just because it's way too expensive to consider even buying a house in today's market because of how crazy everything got after COVID there, and even a bit before COVID, but, you know, especially after COVID, that I know that it's still gonna be, like, really expensive having, like, a full-on house rather than an apartment, so I can see myself getting some roommates and stuff. What about you? Did you want to move to Canada for a time? Get a cooking job or something over there? Come on by! If that's something that you'd genuinely be interested in. Always wanted to live in Canada? Well, if I'm looking for roommates and stuff... Gosh dang it! This is gonna be an annoying room, isn't it? Come on. It's the grabby guys. I hate them. Come on. Get the suck. No, please. Please. Come on. There we go. No, I wanted the heart first. Oh, there we go. I got the heart. But yeah, so we shall see how things play out. The other place would like be in the mountains, though, in the woods, in a log cabin next to a lake. Did you get like a good impression of the lake cabin? Both nice hair green. Would it be something akin to like what we had at the lake cabin that we went to, or something even more rural than that? and buy like mountains and stuff like that. Yeah, it can be, depending on where you're at. Stuff. Oh, that's just a boo ball. Can I can't go through there. Through we go. Something but closer to the mountains. Gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely communities in Alberta that are closer to the mountains there. Can I take this door? Yeah, this is the door that I have to take. I don't know what I'm doing here, man. And all this stuff comes back every time. That's so annoying. Maybe I can just do this. Well, I can still save some time. But yeah. Could be interesting there. But yeah, I don't know when exactly this will be. A couple of years down the line here, at least. But yeah, it will be something that I'll be looking into. Get my own place there, and then probably renting out some places to save some money. Because I know that can make a big difference. But yeah, could be interesting. Who's your stylist? Oh, there's 2 of them here! There's 2 of these jerks! Holy crap! Come on, get them! Man. I think I probably do need to catch all the boos to beat this game. That's what the game seems to have implied to me. Work a year or 2, maybe 3 more at the restaurant that you're at. Yeah. That seems to be a place that, you know, is really great for, like, experience and on a resume and stuff like that. That's what it seems very much like. Oh, there's this stuff shifting weirdly again. The R&B. Wow. Oh, I guess I can't step over that way. It's gotta be something that I can do in that room that I didn't realize. Oh, come on! This is the easier one to get to, so I'll do this first. Just in case you dip into that other room as well. And I can go after them both. There we go. Stalk boos like a master! There we go. There's 9 left here. Good progress. I don't know, can I... Oh, wait. Wait a second. No? I can't freeze the water or something? I don't know what I do here, then. I'm not entirely certain what I do in this room. Can't turn that from here. I'll get that other boo for now, and then maybe I'll look it up on a guide. When the time does come, will you be expected full front payment or a certain amount of time? Wait. For a certain amount of time, right? Month by month, but one full payment for a certain amount of months, or you prefer... I have no idea. This is just an idea in my head right now. I don't have, like, you know, specifics planned out or anything like that right now. I should have just taken, like, the upside down room thingamabob. Ugh, I'm getting fat shamed. I have no idea. This is just my general idea of what things are looking like over the next several years in my life. You know. Case. And it'll probably be sometime, you know, after moving there that I could see myself getting a doggy again, because I very much enjoy having a doggy in my life. And maybe on the next time, the next one might end up being a little bit cuddlier. I do absolutely adore Jessie here. Man, does she hate cuddling. Oh. Not a very big fan of it. But yeah, if it is an idea what you prefer in general, I have no idea. I need to have a look at what my financial situation is looking like and, you know, start getting some experience with, you know, paying mortgage and paying bills and, you know, / potentially paying off family, potentially as well. If that becomes a factor there. And whatever else there. Yeah, is a very full life here, you know. And look now. I guess I wasn't noticing on OBS here because it's just that frozen image. But if I go to only camera and then have just webcam 2 on, she's curled her head around and is now resting her head on the blanket there, almost like a pillow. Is the case. Might not be able to see all that well from there. I can't get like a live feedback here considering OBS is bugged out. But you might be able to see better from here. There might be a little bit of delay. I'll look on the stream manager here. See if that looks like it's a good angle. Sort of. You can sort of see it. That's pretty cute. Alright, let's see here. Switch back to the thingamabob. So I'll do. Well done, Luigi. Send me the boo and all the data you got. All your data to send to advertisers. I was already thinking of making plans for a trip to next year to Canada sometime late July. I mentioned about paying your dad to take a trip out to the national parks in the camper. That could be interesting. That's something that my dad would probably be interested in doing. Because, you know, as he's improved from his knee injuries and stuff like that, he's very much fallen into this hobby of going out, like, camping and fishing and stuff like that more often. It's something he very much enjoys. So, I mean, her, you, your younger brother, and a friend of your mom's. It's an interesting group there. We don't really have space for that many people if you were planning on staying here. You know, that's not really space that we have exactly. Also, when it comes to coming to New Orleans and stuff, it still looks like Jazz Fest would work better than Mardi Gras, because Mardi Gras would be like in the middle of my semester, but Jazz Fest would be after I've graduated, and that'd be like a cool fun thing to do, like, hey, I've graduated university, that's done, and then going out and doing that. And I have talked about it with my parents recently here. My dad says that for sure it's something that he'd be interested in coming along to, no doubt. And my mom has said, like, probably gotta wait until it gets closer to see, like, what her schedule with work is looking like and how long we'd be staying and stuff like that. And if she did come, probably wouldn't be staying as long as my dad and I. Because my dad, he also wants to go on a trip to, I forget if it was somewhere in Texas or another, like, state in the area that he wanted to, you know, like, rent a car and go on a trip, him and I, to go get these firearms that he's been trying to get sent to him from a friend of his that has, like, old firearms of his that has said he's gonna send them and then never sends them, and he's thinking about going and picking them up manually, which also means that he needs to, like, get all this paperwork sorted out before even going there. But yeah, my dad kind of wants to go on a road trip for guns while while we're in the area anyway, because an old friend of his has, like, a bunch of his firearms from when he lived in Texas and stuff like that, and he wouldn't mind them. Apparently, there's, like, some really nice rifle that he likes and he would like to have back again that, you know, he hasn't had for 24 years now. As long as I've been in the picture, you know. So, there's that. Probably take a hotel while staying there for a bit, unless y'all are fine with some of them staying in the trailer. I mean, there's a one spare bedroom here, and then there's, like, 2 in the trailer. If the trailer is here. If it's the middle of summer, the trailer will probably be here. Like, in that spot right now, the boat's back there, since, you know, it's out of the water and stuff. But yeah, kind of too late now to play for plane tickets or Mardi Gras. Is it really? Does it get sold out that fast? Way too expensive. Yeah, bring her mom along, because remember, she said she wanted to try out the restaurant. Yeah, she does. We get to try it out, she doesn't come along. That is true. But yeah, things just get kind of busy with work for her a lot of the time. If we do manage to get all 3 of us to come, then it is possible that she might come for, like, a shorter span than, like, my dad and I. But yeah, driving all the Texas to a road trip of sorts, that might be fun there. I forget if it was Texas or one of the neighboring states. I think it was Texas, but I need to follow up with him for details. I'm fairly certain it was. I know that it wasn't in Houston, though, but, like, something else around, like, the area. Or, oh my god! I'm looking on the guide for how the heck I handle this room. What is this room called? Yeah, dude, it's Mardi Gras, even on regular days, way off from Mardi Gras, seeing license plates here from all over the states. Jeez. Well, let's see here. Pipe room. Room has a white grabbing ghost and 2 red grabbing ghosts. Catch them, get some ice from the barrel in the southwest corner, and spray it on the... Oh, I can spray it on the green acid, but not the waterfall. Okay. Wouldn't have guessed that. There. From California, quite a few from Tennessee. Oh, is that where he said that it was from Tennessee? Maybe. It was either Texas or Tennessee. It was one of the 2. Oh, I guess I don't need to suck that. I just turn it. I love how I never put the thing in my pocket, the Game Boy Horror. I'm constantly holding on to it here. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Just saw 4 Florida license plates earlier today. So from all over the place. In that case. Okay, so that was just blocking a chest that was here. I gotcha. Alright, and now I can progress again. Sweet. Alright. Now I can get there. Awesome. Oh.